Case Study 0026, Triassic Hunt, with comedian Raju Ben. When two genetically created dinosaurs end up on the loose, it's up to a team of ragtag mercenaries to capture them. Okay.
Raju.
Hey.
How have you been?
I've been well.
How are you doing with this, after going through this?
So, it was like a lot of what the fuck, or why the fuck, or shut the fuck. It was a lot of that thought process watching this. And so, when I watch these movies, it's two thoughts.
Yeah.
It makes me believe that I can do that in a positive note. Like, I can direct a better movie than that.
Sure.
Or here's the big or.
Yeah.
I would have loved to play that role.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I would have loved to play that role because they're so shitty. It's no pressure. I feel like it's zero pressure. I'm not expecting an Oscar. I'm not expecting a red carpet. I'm just supposed to say, here's your copy of your DVD to tell your family and friends that you did this movie.
Absolutely.
Oh, my God. And yeah, I just look like, how do you convince the person like, hey, we got this movie. You think we can use your space to film this movie? What kind of movie is it? It's like, oh, man, it's about X, Y, and Z. And they're like, okay, let me see it. And then when they watch it, they're like, I can't believe we let these motherfuckers in our space to do this. I kept thinking that with this movie as well.
And those guys were like, well, at least I didn't have to put in any money to change the battery of that smoke alarm.
Oh, my God, yes.
So did you notice that as well?
I did.
Throughout the whole goddamn fucking movie?
Yeah, because they were like one location and it was a lot of stupid shit. But yeah, that smoke alarm shit, it stood out.
Like,
it was there.
Just DoorDash a fucking battery, you guys.
That's simple.
That smoke alarm was everywhere in that fucking movie. What? No.
Just to jump into the movie a bit, the opening scene. So I do logistics for a living.
Yes.
And when I saw how loosely that cargo was placed in that truck, I said, oh my God, instant insurance claim right now because that cargo is going to be fucked up. I was like, Raju, stop. This is not what this is about. Let that be. But now today at work, I started asking people, can you send me a picture of how you tied down my cargo? I just need to see it. I'm sorry. I saw this movie and they didn't give a fuck about how they tied their cargo down.
Are you familiar with the movie Return of the Living Dead?
Yes, I am. Okay, which one?
The original Return
one?
From 1985?
Yes. Okay, yes, I am.
You know who the suit bad lady was in this movie?
Yes. Yes. Okay. That's where she's from?
That's not only where she's from, but I'm just going to play a little bit of audio from one of her famous scenes.
Please do. So that means she's been a C-list actress her whole career. And I'm not saying nothing wrong with that. That's making money.
Hell yeah.
You can keep the lights on. You can travel.
Hell yeah. No. I think this is one of her first roles. I don't know for sure, but this movie, I seriously rented this movie about every single fucking weekend for a good 2 years. I love this movie.
Oh.
So,
blockbuster trips.
This was her in 1985.
Do you ever fantasize about being killed?
Never.
With the pink hair?
Yep.
Oh my God, she was such a badass.
Yeah, that's trash.
Violently?
She got full frontal in a zombie movie in 1985.
Hold on. Yep, that is her.
Yep.
Holy shit.
How wild is that?
That is fucking nuts. That is it's good to see. If I would have watched that movie as much as you, I've seen it a few times.
Yeah.
I would have been wondering, where are they now?
Yep.
And so that answers that fucking question.
Huh?
Damn.
That blew my fucking mind. I had no idea she did anything after Return of the Living Dead. I mean, wasn't looking, but still.
I love her. So I had a particular note with her. At 2 minutes and 29 seconds, when they hit a bump, she had the most orgasmic face and sound. Like, so what the fuck? That was an accident. I'm like, it vibrated enough to make her come. Like,
she was into it for
she
sure.
was so into it. I was like, holy shit. You need to fix your accident face. Because that's more like your fucking face. I can't tell the difference. I don't want to see her fucking. Never mind.
You want to see a lot of accidents, though? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly
Just
what I'm
making
saying.
sure.
Yep, a lot of accidents. Sir, hit this building real quick. Let me see what you do.
I'm in logistics. Thank you.
Thank you. I know what I'm doing. Pull out a badge with the tether screen that zips back.
So we start off our movie. They're driving down the road in a U-Haul.
In a U-Haul, yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mercenaries.
Yeah.
Let's just say that.
Right. One in the back, one driving.
Yes. With the other girl and the girl in the back as well. Yes.
Yep.
Boy, girl, boy, girl. And also inside the cage is boy, girl.
That's right.
So let's keep that
Keeping it even.
Keeping it even.
Yep,
One and one
yep.
and one and one. So.
What's her name? The suit says, "Steady with the cargo. We don't want any accidents." I think that's pretty much the case with any cargo, but okay.
Anything.
Sure.
Nobody wants
That's
an insurance claim. Trust me, they're nightmares because nobody wants to pay full price.
Exactly.
Then you got to reorder your merch and redo it. No one wants that because now that's got to fly it in and pay more money. I'm telling you, logistics in me was pissed.
They crash anyway because he doesn't listen to her.
He doesn't listen. And I wrote a note. That was the most non-accidental crash.
Mm-hmm.
They look like they parked.
They look like they parked because there was no reason for him to crash in the first place.
At all. The motherfucking things in the back wasn't shaking the cage, that vehicle that much.
Nope. And all... this crash pissed me off, I gotta say. There was no reason...
See it on your face.
There was no reason for him to veer off the road.
None.
And park in front of a tree or whatever that crash was.
They are on private property. Let's just say that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't know what was all the what's all this. There was red lights and stuff. Like, you guys clearly look like you own like 10 acres of land somewhere, private, closed off from regular traffic. So that was like, all right, what's happening here?
Yeah, they crash.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, "You have blood on your lip." Okay, first off, I'm seeing the face that you're making, and I feel like you're feeling what I'm feeling right now, and what the fuck? Okay.
That little bit of blood.
I feel like they cut out a scene where he was making out with somebody.
Yes! Didn't that look like somebody with red lips kissed him? And he kept it on the whole fucking movie.
It looked like someone who was wearing purple lipstick made out with him, and he kind of rubbed it off a little bit.
A little bit.
For the entire movie.
Now, one time did they clear up. So with that being said, they obviously shot this movie in 2 hours.
Yes.
Clearly.
Yes, they did it all in real time.
In real time, because he never cleaned it. And like, I was thinking, like, the makeup lady on set, what the fuck was she doing? Because it was
She's like, "No, I got this. I've got some lipstick. It's fine.
It's fine. I'm gonna actually kiss you." And then you just smear it like that. That looks good, right? And somebody approved that shit. Yes. That little bitty shit on his lips. So that means... When people get in accidents, they hit their head. He said, he hit his lips. That was the dumbest shit ever. It was the worst accident. I felt like it was so dumb.
Yep, that's pretty much it. He tries to get out of the truck, and she's like, "If they're out, they will kill us."
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's what the right thinks the gay agenda is.
Yeah.
If they're out, they're going to
kill us.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, no doubt about it.
Yep.
He got angry fast. So, and what I mean by that is the dude in the back got angry fast. Like, it was not enough dialogue for him to be so angry so fast.
Mm-hmm.
Like, wait, what, they got us in here and doing this and that and all this. I was like, calm down. She just said we're transporting something.
Uh-huh.
You're a trained killer. You're a mercenary.
Thank you.
Calm the fuck down.
Yeah. He's like, "I'm supposed to be protecting the whatever, not us." And I'm like, "What? Okay, but you're a fucking mercenary.
Right.
Not a mall cop."
Exactly. And mall
Chill
cop,
out.
you know you're dealing with humans.
Yes.
A mercenary, you're doing any and everything for money.
Mm-hmm.
So shut the fuck up.
And he called himself a hired gun. You know what you're in for.
You know it. You knew it.
On.
Like, he pissed me off. And then another part of that scene was after the accident, somehow she got out unscathed under the truck. He falls out and says, let me help you up. Here's my arm. Give me your arm. She's like, no. He was like, give me your...
Why did he need her hand?
I don't know why he felt he was fucking helping her.
What the fuck?
It was like, he's not helping her. Like, check your persons first. Check your physical body. And then worry about somebody else. God damn it.
This movie was, this whole first scene full of what the fuck, god damn it, is this entire movie.
Yes.
Absolutely, like, why did this happen? No, this makes no sense.
No sense at all.
My brain is breaking trying to make sense of this movie.
Right. They mention allosauruses and what the fuck they are.
Yeah.
So my experience with prehistoric things, my daughter for a period of time in her life was all in on all dinosaurs. She knew all their names, all in. So I know what the fuck an allosaurus is.
Okay.
I know what it is.
All right.
And there's no fucking way an allosaurus could fit in that truck and in those cages. So when they kept saying allosaurus, I'm like, what the fuck they mean? Like, can't no allosaurus fit in here. Allosauruses are 16 feet tall, about 38.5 feet long. There's no fucking, that was a 20-foot box truck.
Dude.
I was all over it. And max height 12. I know they can tilt down, but I'm like, there's no way. It should have been tight as fucking in.
Well, if you had been paying attention at all, you would see that after they crashed the truck, there were no cages in the back of the truck anyway.
You're right.
It was all bullshit, Raju.
It was bullshit. They busted out of nothing.
Yeah. No, the cages just evaporated after they got out of them.
And they had the audacity to show the camera shot of the inside of the truck.
And talk about it at great length.
Yeah.
Oh, look what happened because you guys weren't paying attention. What? You cleaned out a U-Haul? What?
Right. Because they had to return it. That's why I love that crash. That crash was like, don't damage shit. This truck got to be back in 4 hours. But we need to have a crash scene. Act like you crashed, damn it, but park it as polite as possible. Fuck. God, I hate these movies so much.
Amen, me too.
The calm-ass mercenary guy. Okay, none of the mercenaries look like fucking let me start. The guy in the back looked like a fucking mercenary. He died first.
Yep,
he
absolutely.
had the mercenary beard and
Yep.
shit and everything. He was the binocular, the body size for a mercenary.
Yep.
No one else fit a mercenary description. Everybody was like fucking...
Pretty as hell.
Pretty as fuck, gentrified like they live in San Francisco and they shop at like a Whole Foods.
Yeah.
It was so crazy.
The next scene where they after they go into this bullshit warehouse that was conveniently unlocked.
Super convenient.
And he calls up the other main mercenary, the lady, and they try and show how tough she is.
Oh my God.
She's like lifting kettlebells.
A kettlebell workout. I love a good kettlebell workout, but what I'm saying is that was a fucking shit. I'm like, what are you doing?
What is it, like 20 pounds?
It was 20 pounds.
Settle the fuck down.
Calm down. First of all, women crush kettlebell workouts. You guys are built for fucking kettlebells.
Hell
She was
yeah.
out there like a fucking newbie male with angry face and everything. I was like, calm the fuck down.
And her form sucked.
It sucked ass. But I love the name of their training facility.
Oh, I didn't even notice. What was it?
Mercenary Training Facility. That's what the fuck it was. Why is there a training facility for mercenaries? Mercenaries are a ragtag group of dudes who learn military training in other governments, including our own, and then group together. There's no facility on planet Earth that I am aware of. It's got to be nothing talked about because mercenaries is not like a legal thing. Like you can't, like, on your W-2, say, here's my check for mercenarian. You can't say that shit because that means you're killing people for governments and stuff like that. That's under the table. But this big-ass facility was for mercenary training, and it was only 4 mercenaries there. The facility was big as hell. It could have easily
like
fit
a huge expense for 4 people.
for 4 fucking people.
If they were spies, they'd be going to the spy gym.
To the spy gym. Because they don't give a fuck about naming. They just call it what we are. We're mercenaries. Mercenary training facility. What we are? Pilots. We're a pilot mercenary training facility. Oh my God, that was so stupid.
So they're And they've like built some, okay, oh jeez. This whole warehouse that they find that is so full on bullshit.
Yes.
They find one specific room that they decide is their headquarters and for some reason is super safe for no reason whatsoever.
No reason whatsoever. Super Safe's got internet, everything.
I think she actually pulls a computer that was there to use it.
Yes. And
what?
Logged into whatever mainframe she had.
What?
Everything was just so ready for them.
Thank God.
Didn't
what
look
luck.
sus. Oh my God. Guys, we got to find these fucking Allosauruses, but we in this random warehouse. Hey, let's see if they got computers that do everything that our spy or mercenary computers do. Hey, they do. We're in luck.
I mean, what are the chances?
What are the chances? I love also, I'm going to backtrack a little bit, when he called the mercenary facility and said, we need you guys here now, but don't bring Deacon. No, bring Deacon.
Yes.
Why do we got to bring the female? Why do we have to bring Deacon? We need everybody on this. So that lets me know it was only 4 people because they need everybody on this. And it was only 4 people. But her and Deacon's personal shit.
Yeah. I just had an idea.
Well, let me hear it.
Maybe, do you remember that show VIP with Pamela Anderson?
Of course.
Yeah, maybe it's a VIP situation. That's the mercenaries thing.
Oh, okay.
All right, that's why there's only 6 of them.
Makes sense now.
All right.
Now I got to watch this again and give this movie a better rating. Because now it's clicking.
But Deacon is the Pamela Anderson character.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Obviously. with the thin arms, with the cutoff shirt.
Oh my God. As soon as I saw him, I was like, oh, it's Bo Burnham.
That's good. Oh my God. I cannot not see that now. I think the main guy, how he was talking to the girl, like, we need everybody. You get that?
Yeah.
And all that stuff. Like, man, calm down.
No, he was the whole movie. He was like, I'm the take charge guy.
Yeah, with that energy.
You get it. You know, alone behind the doors, he's like, he's a sub for sure.
Yes. And a lot of mercenaries I saw portrayed in movies, they had crazy ammo, they had crazy guns, crazy body armor. These motherfuckers, they
had like 5 bullets.
5 bullets. No one was prepared. I wrote a note. Wait a minute, that guy doesn't even have a clip in his gun. What the fuck? Like, that bothered me to my core because when you're doing stand-up, you're doing improv, the best part of it is specificity.
Sure.
Like when you telling a story, you just like, you want people to visualize it. If I tell this story about a guy who's supposed to be a mercenary with a thin frame, really no athletic ability, and he's shooting his gun with no clip in it, people are going to be like, wait a minute. What are you watching? Like,
but why is he doing that?
Yeah, it makes no sense. It was crazy. It was crazy.
For some reason, they're telling the story of the security at the original lab. And it's very obvious that they're trying to equate these security people with Chris Pratt in Jurassic World. Because he's like, one of them's like trying to talk the dinosaur down.
Yes.
It's like, okay, I see what you're doing, and this is the only time it's done, and it's bullshit, and I hate it.
Oh, I agree. They used their character work off that movie for Jurassic World, and it sucks because maybe they should have like really did like maybe the crocodile hunter. I don't know. Maybe somebody who really hunts shit. I don't know. You can't use. It's like me when I was trying to learn accents for like improv or even just jokes. I will watch parodies of accents, and that's the worst way you can learn an accent. You learn an accent from someone who already has fucking the accent up. So it's like I'm learning the broken version of an accent, which is stupid as fuck. Is what they did.
Absolutely. 100%.
You're right. His name is Deacon. I said, Deacon got on girl boots.
He totally
Deacon got on girl boots, and there's nothing wrong with that, but there's no way in hell you're a mercenary with some rustic, fashionable girl boots that was partially worn. Like
That is so funny that you said that, because the first shot of his boots, I was like, oh, I like those boots.
Yeah, I figured. I was like, oh my God, if my wife was right here, she might like those boots. Because you know what? She has a pair just like them.
Of course she does.
Jesus Christ, Deacon, you this badass motherfucker with these thin arms and the ladies love, and you got on girl boots. So picture this. Reason he got on girl boots, obviously he has a petite frame, little feet, and that's okay. But let's say he was laid up with another girl and they was like, Deacon, I don't want you to come, but we need you. He's like, I'm on my way. I'll be there. I just got to get ready. He was like, babe, have you seen my mail boots? He was like, they should be on the back porch. He's like, I don't have time. I got to go out the front door. And then he goes like, I'm just going to take these. And she's like, okay, just bring them back. And he doesn't bring them back.
No, he does not
He
bring
doesn't
those
bring them
birds
back. Yeah, it sucks.
That's a really good theory. I'm sure that's exactly what
That's
happened.
exactly how it happened.
I watched it again today because I felt like I missed a lot of stuff. I didn't. There was just nothing to watch.
I missed nothing.
I couldn't figure out what his name was until the end of the movie. The guy with the smeared lipstick.
Oh,
His name is Louise. In my notes for like 5 pages, his name is Smeared Lipstick.
that's way better. I prefer to give everyone their characters they chose for the movie because the names that, like outside of Deacon,
Yeah.
no one else name truly stood out.
No.
The Allosauruses. I forgot the dude in the suit.
I have no idea what his name is.
Yeah, I don't either. But
Yes.
so I explained how big Allosaurus is supposed to be.
Yeah.
They didn't want to do raptors, even though I know that Hollywood made raptors 6 feet
Sure.
tall, 12 feet long.
Yeah,
When in reality, they're like 3 feet tall, 6 feet long. That's in reality what they are, but they did it for the movies. These big ass Allosauruses, 2 guys in the basement, one a sniper, the other guy in the basement. And it's like, I can't see anything. You say, you know what? I'm going to go to the roof to get a bird's eye view. Motherfucker, you are in the basement of this building looking for these things because somehow a door opened and you guys thought they were down there.
Yeah.
And you heard some shit and your other buddy said, I'm going to go get a sniper view. And you said, okay, look here. If I'm down here in this basement looking for some dangerous shit and you try to lead me, you're not going anywhere. We're both going to get upstairs a bird's eye view.
Oh my God, thank you. Why did you go off into 2 groups if you're just going to separate even more?
Even more.
What the fuck was that?
It bothers me.
Yeah.
That's the dumbest thing. We need numbers. We need numbers.
Is that the same scene where they finally get to the roof and they're like, he was just here. I know there's a dinosaur. Oh, yes.
Yes.
Because the guy was like, oh, some trash fell on me or something.
And he tripped and kicked his gun away. First of all, he was panicking. He kicked his gun away. But thank you for saying that. Because, yes, he was up there for some fucking strange reason. That dinosaur either jumped on top of this building or fit through that tight-ass staircase fire escape, which I don't know how either.
And the scientist lady is like, oh, he's hunting you. He's somewhere nearby. And
Yeah.
he's like, I'm on the roof.
I
Where
don't
could it be?
Yeah.
He was hiding on top of the cabana.
Yes.
Are you fucking kidding me?
A 2,000 plus pound, no, a 5,000 plus pound animal did it. So you know what at first I thought happened in that scene? I was like, I give them credit if they do this. I thought the motherfucker camouflaged and went invisible and they couldn't see it.
Oh, that would have been great.
That would have been great. But no, this big ass dinosaur with no shaking of the ground jumped up there and hid. It's like, I don't see him, and then jumped down like, surprise, motherfuckers. Like, what the fuck just happened here?
And when he jumps down, he's bigger than that fucking cabana. Like, there's
Way
no way it was
bigger.
hiding.
There's no way. And the dude was hiding behind a fucking garbage can. And then, okay, the lady with the glasses, I'm calling her, scientist girl,
Oh, yes.
she says, they're hunting you.
Yeah.
They're very good smellers. The guy was like 5 feet away. Not one look on that damn Allosaurus face that even show he was like smelling shit. He was just like,
Okay. And also, she's like, disguise your scent. How does he do this?
yo, yes.
He's surrounded by trash.
Yes.
So how he disguises his scent is
Please tell everyone.
He takes his shirt out, he rubs it on his armpits
Yes.
and throws it. That's it. He doesn't put any trash on him.
Nothing.
Nothing. These are like Walking Dead rules. You need to make yourself stink if you don't want to be smelled.
Exactly.
Come on.
Yes, it was the dumbest option. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I want to know if he went to the director, like, hey, I got a few options. 1, I can take this trash, rub it on my body. 2, I can piss on myself and do something. I seen that once in Jurassic Park. He hit himself, Jurassic Park 3. Or he said, no. The director said, no, I got this. You're going to take your vest off, which was supposed to be a bulletproof vest, but it wasn't. You're going to rub your pits, and then you're just going to throw it away from you and hope that the dinosaurs smell the pits, and then you just sit there. Don't even run.
You're
sit
cool.
there.
No, it's cool.
Oh, my God, that was such a dumb choice. Another letters that stood out to me.
Yeah.
How many times did that guy in the suit mention GDP? GDP, gross domestic product. Let me just bring this up. It was all set up to release them.
They somehow made it, the coincidences lined up enough. They were actually a setup to where Triassic Corporation was going to get all these mercenaries into this warehouse.
Yes.
And they would actually be hunted. They were not hunting the Allosauruses.
Yes.
Which was an amazing feat of them throwing this all together.
Yes.
And that was a really good job of them to get him to, quote unquote, crash exactly where he quote unquote crashed, to have the dinosaurs know exactly where to go into which specific facility. It was all set up beautifully. They did a really great job.
So good. Like it was, they didn't need to explain anything. When it happened, I said, you know what? You don't have to tell me. I got it.
We saw that coming a million miles away because it was so obvious.
It was so obvious.
Right?
Big ass facility, one building.
Yep.
Big ass dinosaurs can fit in there, not one garage door.
No.
Who am I? Who am I to say that they got it wrong?
How did they get in there?
I don't fucking know, because no door was ripped off.
Nope.
Hinges or anything. There was no claw marks like ripped through it or anything. Yep.
So much. I am so confused 75% of this movie.
Yeah, because they did a shitty job of trying to make things
How
fit.
dare you?
They weren't trying to make it fit. They were just like, you guys use your imagination and whatever you think of, that's what happened, damn it. I'm not explaining myself. It's like an artist creating a song and be like, I don't have to explain shit to no one. Either you're going to like it or not.
It means what you want it to mean.
Exactly. That was fucking stupid. Oh, man, this movie was so good.
There's another flashback. There's so many flashbacks, and I got to say they're all in black and white.
Yeah.
Except for one where I think they forgot to put it in black and white.
The what? Yes. Everything would. Yeah. And why? Yeah, because there was no significance to have that one in color. It didn't relay a different message or anything.
It's
it was
exactly
just there.
the same. Yeah.
It was fucking nuts. That's stupid.
We find out that they made these dinos to be super soldiers.
Yes.
Which we have to admit always fucking works out, especially with someone who doesn't think for themselves.
Oh, 100%.
So it's a really good plan.
It's so smart. And the argument is, no longer do we have to send soldiers in to fight. So, okay, let's just say this. I love that argument, but let's say every country decide to do what the fuck you're doing.
Yeah.
There's just going to be these weird-ass animals fighting each other.
No.
In
There's
the world
gonna
is
be
a-
weird-ass animals eating your civilians because they don't fucking care.
They don't care.
They're
That's
animals.
exactly what's going to happen. They're fucking
Yep.
animals. Fucking animals. This plot keeps coming up. This was one of the worst people to do it, but still, it keeps coming up.
Did they learn nothing from the zombie maps of Call of Duty?
Nothing at all.
What the fuck?
It drives me insane. I have been so scared to play that. You don't understand. It's gotten too graphic. They popping out everywhere. I was like,
It's terrifying. I love it.
Yeah. I used to be so good at zombies.
Oh,
I
man.
used to be so good at it.
I wasn't. So I like to camp in one spot and just kill zombies.
I used to be running. Anywho, this is what led them to the basement. A perfectly placed footprint.
This fucking footprint.
Perfectly placed. One footprint, one bit of sand, one footprint. Yeah, he's down here.
This fucking footprint, you could see where they just kind of moved the sand out of the way to shape this footprint. It was ridiculous. There was no like slide from movement. There was
Nothing.
just a perfect fucking footprint.
100% no drag of the claw, just perfect. And I was just sitting there looking like, that seemed so sus to me. My mercenary brain was like, this is a trap. We got to figure this out, people.
That was like Dinosaur just got a star on the Hollywood Boulevard.
That's exactly what that looked like.
It was bullshit.
That's fucking bullshit. He took pictures and everything. Thanked everybody for coming out. It was just that perfectly placed with
Held
no
up
rush.
his tiny little arms full of cement.
Crazy. Oh my God. But once again, I say, I'm an inspiring actor and I will take that role in a fucking heartbeat.
Fuck yes.
Fucking heartbeat. And I will shop it out, put it in people's Christmas stockings for Christmas, birthday gifts. Like, I'll be pushing like it's an album I wrote.
Yeah.
Here you go.
I will give you the Blu-ray.
The Blu-ray.
Okay, not even the Dollar Tree DVD.
100. You're going to see me in fucking high def and you're going to want to watch the bloopers reels because
it's going to be good.
It's going to be good. The whole, you're going to say, why did they didn't choose this part instead of that part?
Yep.
Because I think the blooper part was better explaining it. No, not us. Give me my roses, please.
Okay, I have a question about this whole plan of Triassic Corporation being hunted by these dinosaurs, and I'm hoping you can help me out here.
Okay.
So these mercenaries, they're pretty much the only people that can wrangle these dinosaurs.
That's what it feels like.
Who's going to wrangle these dinosaurs if they kill all the mercenaries?
They never explained it because...
What? Why not?
I wish they would have, because they got these things shopping out. Like these 2 dinosaurs, they're like, we're trying to sell these 2 dinosaurs.
Mm-hmm.
And I want you to see what they're going to do to these fucking trained mercenaries. We just got them from the Mercenary Training Center.
Yeah.
And that's ranked number 1 in the world. So we got these trained, and watch how it takes care of them. And you guys are going to want to buy these fuckers.
Yeah.
But what happens when they kill them? What's the fail-safe? How you power them down? It was nothing explained.
No, they will kill everybody, and then they will leave and continue to kill more people.
Continue killing.
And never get caught because they're fucking dinosaurs.
Exactly, because everybody's going to be shocked like, is that a big dog? No, that's a dinosaur, Mom. Get the fuck out of here.
Nope, you're dead already.
Dead already. Nuts. You're right. No plan.
They announced that one of them is pregnant.
Yes, it was an announcement. They brought a pregnant dinosaur into a work environment. I feel bad for that dinosaur because she should have been on some type of leave.
Yes.
She shouldn't have to prove herself.
God.
It was crazy. This just got her working while she was pregnant.
And she was working hard.
Yeah, because she was like later pregnant because she produced the egg.
Right. So was it pregnant or was it egg? What
is that? Like, I get what you're saying, because I don't know how long the gestation period for a reptile with an egg in its system, and then how long is after that once the egg is out.
See, it was confusing how they said it, because they were like, there's an egg. No, it's pregnant.
Yeah.
But then does that mean that it's about to lay an egg and I just misunderstood? Because that's very possible.
That's very possible too, because
that I misunderstood.
I'm just saying what I saw.
Mm-hmm.
They said she was pregnant. There was no egg in that U-Haul van.
No.
I mean, I know they owned the facility that they were at, apparently.
Yeah.
Did they take her egg and put it there to make them go places?
I don't
fucking know, because the egg was in a very unique space that I felt like an Allosaurus could not properly do.
It was in the corner of a van.
Yes. A fucking van. It wasn't even a conversion van. It was like a small van. Like the Allosaurus was clearly bigger than that van.
Oh, for sure. And the egg was covered up with a bunch of shit. Like, like gently placed on top of the egg.
And I'm telling you something, I'd seen no animal do shit gently.
I mean, is this a little tiny arm like covering this up with a little tiny tarp?
What do you
gently,
do?
Night, night.
Night. All right. He's good. Now let's go kill these fucking mercenaries. The craziest spot. And I love, okay, let's talk about racial demographics real quick.
All right, let's do it.
We had an Asian guy with a sword.
Yeah, oh, God. Yeah, well, of course.
Yeah.
He's the Asian guy.
He's the Asian guy. That bothered me, but I'm looking like, all right, if it was someone else with a sword, what I would have said, why they didn't give the Asian guy the sword?
I would not have said
I
that.
wouldn't have said it. I thought about it. I have to go through these moments to make sure that I'm not in this space of prejudgment. But I was like, no, I still think write him with a sword. Now, it could have been his choice, because I feel like a lot of people in these movies make their own character choices and directors say, you got it. But I didn't like it that much. I didn't like it that much. I didn't like the gun situation.
The gun situation was stupid and confusing.
Very confusing.
Nobody ever fucking had ammo.
No one. And they got the call about this is a dire situation. They left the mercenary training facility.
They had duffel bags.
Yes. I seen guns on a wall somewhere.
They had pockets. Their vests were full of fucking goddamn pockets.
Everybody had the weakest weapon for a dangerous situation I ever seen in my life.
Yep.
Then they had the European guy who was...
Oh, you mean the Russian?
The Russian?
He was... Oh, was he fucking Russian? Because I couldn't tell by that cartoonish accent.
Yes. So he did what I did.
Yeah.
He learned Russian from another person who studied Russian from a person who studied another person from Russian.
Absolutely, 100%.
Because it was horrible. And then he was doing technology shit, like no explanation of why and how he knows how to do it.
It's because he's Russian.
He's fucking Russian. Okay, that's getting to me. I do love how Deacon showed up.
Right, Bo Burnham.
He showed up late, and he was already alert. creeping and shit. Like, yeah, I'm here, guys. I thought I saw something and I wanted to investigate. You didn't think you saw shit. You knew what you was getting into.
Yep.
Get here. Quit doing your cool shit or what you think is cool shit. Get here with the team. We need to figure this out.
He was on top of it because his feet hurt.
Yes. Yeah, he's in wrong shoes. His feet hurt so bad. He was tiptoeing in it.
Can we also talk about how I remember the woman's name. Her name was Joy, the female mercenary.
Yes.
Because they said her name a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And I also did not realize until the second watching what her name was. Anyway, can we talk about her kickback whenever she shot that gun?
Oh, my fucking God. So,
It
yes.
was like she was being kicked in the face every time.
Every time.
Every fucking time. Oh my God. If anyone had that kind of reaction shooting a gun, they would learn to control it, especially if they were professional mercenaries.
Exactly. If I was one of those people who was trying to bid on this, I would have questioned it like, is she a mercenary?
I think this is bullshit.
I think this is fucking bullshit. 100%. Because you're right. That kickback was nuts. It's like, I felt like a lot of times she was shooting with her eyes closed.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, Jesus Christ.
Settle down,
Calm
lady.
down.
Let's focus. You have a job here.
Focus the fuck up. Jesus. It's like no one studied a character.
No. Or a gun.
Or a gun. They
No.
never played Call of Duty
No
or
gun
played
studies.
anything or watched Cop and a Half. Nothing. Nothing. They never did anything. It's just crazy. Oh, that bothered the hell out of me. You know what was another funny scene?
What's that?
Another thing that bothered me was the relationship between Deacon and Joy.
Like, why?
Okay, let's explain why she's upset, why she didn't want him on this mission.
Well, let's cram the story in this movie. Go ahead.
Yes. Apparently they had a backstory where they were on a mission together and it was two of them, and then he thought she died and he left it. He's like, they gave me your dog tests. Those dog tests, give me back because they should have went to my mother. He was like, yeah, but I thought you were dead and everything. You should have seen how I mourned you. Whatever, you left me stranded. But when I found out 6 months later you were alive, you didn't want to talk to me. He didn't say that part. I just assumed. I just had to throw it in there because that should have been logically the next line. He just said after 6 months, I knew you were here and I didn't know before. And then Deacon dies.
He fucking dies. He was like...
Last one to the party, first one dead.
They were so excited for him because he's like the best mercenary in the world.
Best in the world. And
Not good enough to not get killed, though.
Oh, my God. He died like a little baby back punk bitch. Just died. He didn't stand a chance.
Nope.
Just in there and dead. And he was... How he died was... I'm going to try something. Then he said, I'm going to try something. He ran out there and said, guys, I tried. Nope, that didn't, it didn't work. I'm sorry. I'm dying. Like, no, what were you, all you did was ran out there.
Oh, my God. He was not a good mercenary.
He was probably the worst one.
They really needed that 1/5 mercenary. He was very adamant that Joy gets all the mercenaries.
Yes.
He shouldn't have bothered.
He shouldn't have bothered. Because they made it seem like he was their guy. Like, he does this cool thing with a knife. Like, we need that knife trick, guys, because that knife trick has saved us in a lot of jams. We need Deacon. We need him here because he's cool. And then Deacon gets there. He does one cool thing, and then he's an apologist, and then he dies.
I got to say, Deacon... He was really built up. He was a big nerd. He was a little tiny man.
Yes, he was very frail.
I cannot stress enough how much he was a Bo Burnham type. And I love him. I love Bo Burnham. He's fantastic. I'm not saying anything bad about him, but Bo Burnham is not a mercenary.
He's not. And
never,
that's okay. And that's fine.
That's great.
That is so great.
Do what you got to do, but do not be a mercenary if you are not a mercenary.
If you're not a mercenary.
That's all I'm saying.
I'm telling you, I think I could have pulled off a mercenary. I wish they would have reached out to my agent.
Thank you.
Because I would have did it because I just felt like I could have really brought some life to this movie. But they didn't reach out to me. I think it is what it is, and I'm going to be okay. My emotions are not going to be.
They reveal that there is... Did they say microdose of C4 in the dinosaur's
yes,
brain?
brain. We don't even know if it's going to work, but we put it there. here's the sequence. You know what I said when they said, here's the sequence? I said, well, how the fuck do you punch that sequence in? Like, it's like 9, 7, 1, 5, 3. That's the sequence. For what? That's a combination. What are we opening?
I know. It was ridiculous.
So dumb.
It was supposed to be the frequency of something, but it was like a number that was 19 numbers long.
Yes.
There's probably a period in there somewhere. Like, it made zero sense.
Made zero sense because...
And if it's a frequency, it shouldn't be one specific frequency. It should be between this frequency and this frequency, range. It'll be dead.
Exactly.
But no, it has to be this exact one.
Mm-hmm.
If it's louder or quieter, then it'll still be fine.
And then the weird, cool Russia guy, he has a fucking wave gun out of nowhere.
I didn't even notice that until the second viewing. I was like, why does that look so weird when he shoots? It's a what?
Oh, a fucking wave gun or something like that. I'm like, what the fuck is that? These guys, it's doing something, but it's not killing them. I'm like, oh.
I would never know that without you saying that because it was all happening off screen, you assholes.
Exactly. I love how they mansplain the situation and he changed it. So here's what I mean by this. It was a scene where it was the Joy and the Asian guy. I wish I wrote his name down. And she was like...
Oh, it's Nick. I just remembered it.
Nick, yes. All right, Nick. I'm writing it down. It was Joy and Nick. Deacon's dead.
Yes.
They shit, so guess what? We got to figure out something. Let's go. I got a plan. He was like, all right, cool. And then he follows us, and then he deviates from the plan. And she's like, where you going? He's like, I got another plan. And then, so already he just dismissed her plan because I'm telling you, he did not allow her plan to take place yet. All they did was ran outside.
Yep. He's like, it's awesome that you have a plan, but I'm going to say it's bullshit even though I haven't heard it. I got my own thing.
I got my own thing. And then his own thing was, hey, dinosaur, and then gets caught up by a flimsy fence and his jacket got caught and he had to drop his gun. So he's behind this fence and this Allosaurus is trying to get him. What does he decide to do to defend himself instead of just stand back?
Oh, good God. What does he fucking do?
He punches this
Why? Why is that a good idea?
Nowhere near. You see the teeth on this fucking alligator? And he's just throwing punches like, I'm trying something. So now I'm like, his fucking plan is dumber.
Yeah.
Like, when you get out of this situation, how do you explain your plan was fucked up? Like, how do you go this moment? Like, why you just didn't follow me? Well, you know, I just felt like I had a better idea.
But at the end of that scene where he's punching through the fence, something happens where he's like, ow, and he falls.
What happened? I didn't see it either. I rewinded it 3 times and I didn't see what happened. What happened was when he first punched the damn thing, he should have said, this is a bad idea.
This sucks.
It sucks. I'm not doing any damage because you remember, my bullets didn't do any goddamn damage.
My fists
but my
so
fist
tough.
will. My fucking fist will. And that Allosaurus is in his head like, what the fuck are you doing, human? Stop this shit. You're only making it worse for yourself. Ow!
It hurts.
Help me. Your plan was better. I wish I followed you. Fucking butthole. I'll be so pissed. Like you didn't even try to let my plan manifest to anything.
After he gets the owie from that dinosaur, Joy drags him to a room somewhere and with a first aid kit. Yeah. And she made me laugh that she's like taping him up and like doing all this stuff. But it's all done under his shirt, so you can't see her doing anything. Like, so it's like, okay, you gotta pretend like he's got a wound, but make sure like it's under his shirt when you fix him up. Okay, first off, I thought he got like maybe pushed in the face by the dinosaur.
Something.
I saw nothing happening.
Nothing on his torso or nothing, right? I knew I wasn't crazy. And that's nurse or doctor in one-on-one. When an ambulance come or you come in from a critical illness, they cut your clothes off. Yeah. They rip them. She's like, no, this is a Gucci shirt. I won't mess up your shirt, son. Oh, please don't. I'm trying to go to the club later. And she's just bandaging, feeling around. So that means she's poking into this wound. Be like, this is it. And just wet ass blood wound. I found it. I'm just going to put some tape on it. Come on.
It's probably just lipstick. It's fine.
That's it.
Now they're hiding in a van.
Yes, they are in a van. This fucking Allosaurus is on top of the van.
Oh my God.
Deacon's still alive. Let's try to save Deacon when we get out of there. I'm going back for him. And then it was like, is he breathing? We're going to check him. And it's like, no, Deacon's dead. And then here go scientist girl. She says, we increased their frontal lobe so they became intelligent. They are very intelligent. When they attacked the first facility, they learned everyone's schedule and they communicated and they can understand you. Wait, they can understand us? Like, yeah, so here's what this son of a bitch says. So they took Deacon's mic and listen in our conversations. This is how he tested. He does a back frequency to test it.
Yep.
And it hurt their ears. And it's like, oh, they took Deacon's mic and they were listening to it. So they knew everything we were doing. Fucking stop that bullshit.
Thank you.
Please
Oh
stop
my
that
God.
bullshit.
In this scene when the scientist is explaining how smart they are, there's a flashback and they show one of the dinosaurs releasing the rest of the dinosaurs by hitting its snout up against a number pad.
Yes. He hit all numbers. He bunched them.
He punched all those numbers.
All those numbers. And they got out. And everyone got out. He's that intelligent.
He is really smart.
He's so smart. He Mel Gibson that hoe. or Bruce Willis. Just busted over. He ain't even busted. It was just so stupid. And she was explaining what I'm like, they still seem pretty dumb to me. I don't see them being that smart.
Oh, and she also says, we made them so smart they can learn and adapt overnight.
Mm-hmm.
But she said that they made them smart when they were embryos.
Right.
So she was insinuating that they did all this shit after they were embryos, like the next day.
Yeah. So that means you guys were teaching them as little dinosaurs or whatever the fuck they're called. And it's like, all right, Sam, I do like green eggs. You understand that? And they were just like, I understand. Like, you know, like it was crazy, right? Because they would have had to been teaching her, like, you can make somebody's frontal lobe big for intelligence, but if you're not explaining shit, how do they have concept of it?
Exactly. And she was like, no, they went nuts the day after we put that shit in their embryo skulls. How do you know that? They were still embryos.
Exactly. Yeah, that was some shitty explanation. Like the timeline was completely off.
Well,
that's one of those.
That doesn't make any sense. Why would they do that?
I know. It's one of those, like, what came first, the chicken or the egg type shit. Like,
and also, which came first, the pregnant lady or the egg? Because what the fuck is going on with this dinosaur and the egg and the pregnancy? Yeah. I am so confused by this.
I'm so confused. Like, why you got them grouped together where they in there fucking too? Like, it was just so confused. Why is this dinosaur pregnant?
Yes.
Like, they're in science labs. They shouldn't be together.
They probably weren't. It doesn't make any sense.
None whatsoever. They didn't explain it.
I hate it.
Yeah, they did a lot of none-explaining.
Right now, Louise, with the lipstick on his face.
Yes, the whole movie, yes.
Yes. I don't remember her name, so I'm just going to call her Trash. Trash's phone rings, and she's kind of been a dick the whole time.
The whole time.
And he, like, grabs her phone and answers it, and he's like, I don't even know what happened with that. Like, he talked to the bad guy who's trying to sell off the dinosaurs.
Right.
And he's just like, haha, I know what you're doing. And that was pretty much it.
And that was it. He grabbed it with some grand gesture. And, well, I don't like is, and me and my homies, we do this. Allow me to say hello first before you start spilling anything. Allow me to acknowledge that it's me who picked up my fucking phone.
Okay, but honestly, who does that? Who just waits? Oh, it's not ringing anymore. I'm going to start talking and saying everything.
Everything.
What? Nobody does that.
No one does. No one. And it was crazy. It was like, yeah. So you got us trying to, yeah. All right. Oh, he knows now. Well, you're going to die because we got them dinosaurs out there. So good luck. It's basically after getting caught. He didn't even care. It was like, he was caught just like, oh, fuck. Next time I'll do better. But right now,
who cares?
Who cares? I told him everything. So stupid.
Yes. I don't even know what the point was because who cares?
Yeah, because
who cares?
Because she kept picking up her phone. Like, throughout the time, just, And she didn't even leave the fucking room. She's like, it's going good. Yeah.
Yes, and
It already killed one of them. We're doing
before
good.
he picked the phone up from whatever, he heard her talking about
Yes.
it to the guy and said nothing.
Nothing
He was just
about
like,
it.
all right, that's cool. I'm not going to question her.
You know,
She's got her thing going.
She got her
It's
thing.
fine.
I don't want to be in
fine.
her call. You know, I understand that's rude of me to even jump in. We're in a life or death situation. Why are you calling someone that's outside of the fucking police or SWAT? Like, we need everybody.
Thank you.
Because everybody, clearly you had phone service. What they should have did was
Yes.
blocked all the phone service. Like, make this movie real suspenseful, but then they
Yes.
couldn't explain how he reached the mercenaries earlier. I don't know. It's a lot of things that were horribly bad with this movie.
They needed tanks or something. Like, why didn't they get some kind of weird
Something.
backup? I mean, they're mercenaries. They got to know somebody.
I'm telling you, I watched the movie, I think it's called Mercenary with Sylvester Stallone, Terry Crews. It's like all of them, the Russian guy from the
Is it
Rocky
Red?
movie. Not Red, that's a good one too, but I think it's called Mercenary. Literally
Okay.
called Mercenary.
All right.
And they got all the shit in the world. They got their own plane.
Mhm. Did they have their own gym, though?
You know what? Their gym was a rinky-dink building. It was like a small building. It wasn't advertised that we're mercenaries.
Oh, well, what the fuck?
Yeah,
that
that-
sounds fake as hell
Yeah,
to me.
yeah. Now that you said it out loud, they're not doing right. Yeah, that's horrible. This random ass gym, we don't know. What if I want to be a mercenary? I don't know where to sign up at.
Exactly.
There's no signs out here. You fucking
How are you supposed to apply? Give him your resume and your CV.
I'm standing on the street like, hey, I got good qualities. I killed animals before.
You just gotta like walk up to every empty warehouse you see and hope that you get lucky.
Hey guys, I saw no sign up front. Are you guys mercenaries?
Oh shit, yeah.
Oh shit! First warehouse I checked.
Oh, shit.
Well,
Dude, you are good. Please, I don't even see that resume. Put that shit away.
I'm in.
Yes, you're
Oh,
in. Are you
fuck.
kidding me?
I'm so happy. I can't wait to go on our mission. I'm
Here's
so
our
good.
gym.
Oh, thank
We
you.
only have kettlebells.
You know what? I can make do.
Okay, good. good.
I make
and we
do.
have a stick. You could put a kettlebell on each side of the stick and like pretend it's barbell.
I like
We're
that.
very self-sufficient here.
I like that. I
Yeah.
can do everything myself, and I'm only as good as what I'm able to create for myself
That's true.
in this gym. All
I like
right.
your attitude.
I love this place.
You know what? We love you. I don't know where that went. Okay. Okay, Nick finds a clipboard that has a hazardous sign on the top of it. He finds the clipboard and he's like, don't do it, don't do it. The building is full of ammonia nitrate.
Right.
And they're like, what? And he's like, do you even know what's in these buildings? And he says it like, it's obvious. Like, you
Yeah.
just fucking found out.
You
Why are
just-
you fucking yelling at these people? They didn't
Exactly.
know. You didn't know. Don't make it seem like it was obvious. Gaslighting these people into thinking that it's obvious thing that there's ammonium nitrate in there.
Right, like they were normal mercenaries and did a recon mission. No, this was
No.
all sporadic.
Yes.
The car broke down in a parking fashion,
Uh-huh.
and they came in to help. So you just found this information out. Now this device is activated. We got
Mm-hmm.
to cut this device off. But now, guess what? An Allosaurus is back on the roof.
Yeah, and Russian guy's like, it was pleasure working. I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
It was.
It was pleasure working with you guys. You know what? I'm gonna die. First of all, stop making Russians and anybody else from a proud culture feel like they're gonna just take death well.
Take death well, and also while I'm about to die, I'm going to appreciate the fact that I'm doing this on the job.
Oh.
You know what? If I die on the job, I'm going to be pissed about it, and I'm not
So
going to
pissed.
thank you for letting me have
No.
this job.
No, I'm gonna
Fuck
file
you.
my grievances. Like, you know what? If we had better training facility,
Yep.
more people instead of 5 people, there gotta be more than 5 people who can kill people in this world.
My last words would be like, fuck you. You don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Nope.
You fucking murdered me, you fucking
Yep.
assholes.
This is on your
Dead.
conscience.
Yep.
Take me.
Yep, I'm
Yep.
done.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's the best way to die. Not all this honor shit. Fuck
No,
that. No,
fuck
complain.
you.
Complain.
Yes. And he's a Russian. He should know better than to thank his killers, basically.
Exactly.
Come on.
Fucking nuts.
Come on, comrade. So they realize if this facility blows up,
Mm-hmm.
it will be in the path of a
A nuclear facility. So,
Who fucking planned this shit out?
right, not like the shit that was already there wasn't bad enough.
No,
If this facility explodes, it's going to hit a facility that's 5 miles away, and that's going to explode, and then that's going to have a bigger explosion radius. And
Uh-huh.
no, that was fucking stupid.
So stupid.
How big were these bombs in their head that this facility was going to blow up?
But also, even if one just blew up, like one dino blew up, you just blew the other one up.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Dude, think this shit through.
Think it through, and no one did.
No.
No one. They just stopped this shit. Now they got to stop this machine.
And this is when Nick runs to the sound machine.
Yes.
They never show it, so I don't know what the fuck it is.
Just runs to it and hits the button, and like, he shuts it off, and he's like, I don't know why it didn't work. Everything looks like it was perfect. Look, I'm not a mechanic in theory.
Yeah.
I don't build shit too much with my hands, but I can't not walk to some other man's work and say, this looks perfect. This should have worked.
As far as we know, he knew it looked perfect because he could see it. Maybe it said, this is perfect on it.
Exactly. I didn't even think that through. That's gotta be it. Like,
I did this perfect. Do not question my numbers. It is perfect.
Exactly.
Perfection.
Period.
Exclamation
point. Period. Exclamation point. P.S. It is perfect. Exclamation point.
Don't question my methods. It's perfect.
It's perfect. That's the only way he could have known. That's the only way.
Seriously.
Dang it. So now this happened, and now this is where he's like, is this when he decides to run in? I got an idea. And run and get the egg. Is this when he ran down to get the egg? Yes.
Wait. Well, my notes say that Joy found the egg.
Somebody ran down to the van. Yeah, Joy found... Oh, they went back and saw the egg.
Yes.
And then they it is... Because somebody said, wait a minute, why was the Allosaurus there?
Yeah.
Exactly. Let me go back.
Didn't kill us.
It didn't kill us. And it's like, let me go see. Oh, it was an egg there. Right. You're right. Joy did go down and get the egg because he described it perfect of where it was at.
Yes.
Even though she was like... picking through like, where? Oh,
I can't believe I found it. This giant egg under this tarp.
Under this single-ass tarp.
What a miracle.
Inside of a van. It wasn't a needle in a fucking haystack. No. It was a 6x5 space with nothing in it but tarps and an egg.
Yup.
You was gonna find it. If you imagine if she came back without that fucking egg. But where was it? I didn't see it. Are you fucking shitting me right now?
You know the tarp?
Yeah, I didn't move it.
It was under that.
Fuck! Fuck! All right, I'm gonna go back. No, stay your ass up here with the dinosaur. I'm gonna go get it. You're not gonna come up here with no fucking egg. Oh my God. Yeah, that was funny.
This next scene, it was another flashback, and it was very bloody, and it was very confusing to me. They do this narrative about this scientist who survived one of these attacks, and she's really bad at smoking. She doesn't know how to smoke a cigarette, but she really needed it. They say she went rogue and is suspected of taking down the corporation.
Yes.
Okay, so that's the first. It is also the last time we hear about this person. Ever
again. And here's the thing. She had nothing to do with this moment that they were currently in.
Absolutely not.
Why bring her up? It just should have said she had a survivor and she was breaking down and, she hasn't been right since and we haven't seen it. That's it.
You know what? You don't even need to say that. You just leave the whole thing out. She
everybody
is
in the facility
unimportant.
Dead. Yes. Everybody in the facility is dead. If anybody lived, we don't care. We don't know. We have to shut it down.
It doesn't matter.
Exactly.
She is a hermit now.
Yep.
We don't need to talk about her because she is not a valid part of this story.
Should never brought her up.
Nope.
But she was brought up. It was very bloody and weird and strange.
Yeah.
And how the Allosaurus let certain people go. I guess they were still trying to explain the intelligence side. You see what he did? He did some stuff where he was like, hey, go by me.
Yeah.
Hey, and I'm going to eat this person here. Like, no, stop that. Quit it. That's just an animal hunting.
Yeah, it was dumb as hell.
Yeah, it was
It made me mad.
Yeah, it was useless.
So Joy has the egg.
Yes.
We get back to her and she's like, I got a plan. I'm going to smash the egg, make this one mad, and then whatever. There's traps. I don't. Okay.
That part was funny. The first time he used the sword, too. Instead, the whole time he used it. It was a pretty cool looking sword. I'm not going to deny that. It was a very cool looking sword.
I cut you off earlier and said that the scene you were talking about was later, and maybe I was wrong, so I apologize. And please tell me about the guy that gets trapped in a bathroom behind the shittiest hollow door.
The hollow door. And that's what bothered it. Everybody knows that bathroom doors are fucking hollow.
Yep.
Those are the cheapest doors you can get at any Home Depot store because they fucking bathroom doors. They not there for protection and security.
No.
And so often movies portray these people running into bathrooms and it's so safe. No, the worst place you can run. So stop doing that. It's even worse to run there from a fucking Allosaurus.
Who doesn't seem to care. He's just like pushing it
like
a little bit.
He could have blew that damn door off the hinges.
I could have fucking blown that damn door off the damn hinges.
Easy.
Come on.
People.
Why is a mercenary hiding behind a hollow door?
Didn't make no sense. And I felt like he thought he did something like, yeah, this door is safe. And I just think that Allosaurus gave up. Allosaurus gave zero effort. If I was one of those people who had to buy that fucking Allosaurus, I'm like, you know what? I didn't like his effort.
No, he wasn't trying.
He wasn't trying.
All.
At all. You know how many times my kid tried to slam the door and run in the bathroom and I just stopped it with my hand?
Yes.
This fucking Allosaurus should have shut that shit down, but he didn't. Yeah, no, I take back. I retract my bid. Don't think about my GDP. It's nuts.
So Joy has the egg. At this point, she has the egg and she's like taunting one of the dinosaurs and shoots it in the face, and that doesn't do anything, obviously, because bullets don't hurt these things.
You remember how they say the nose might be the best place to shoot this motherfucker? Because it's softer tissue. You know how hard it is to hit the nose?
Dude. Are we talking about the nostrils, or are we talking about the entire front of this thing's head?
I'm honestly thinking they're talking about the nostrils, but and that's even harder.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's super hard. And somebody was like, I shot it in the nostril and it did nothing. Well, she lied to you.
Yeah. No, these were impervious to any bullet.
It's nuts. It was a lot of misinformation.
We didn't even really mention that there's cameras everywhere.
Yeah.
And so the people bidding on these dinosaurs can see how dope they are. They see Joy she's holding the egg and shooting this thing, and they're like, oh, it can die? I retract my bid.
I take it back.
And all these bids get retracted.
Yeah.
So this guy's freaking the fuck out.
No. And I just want to say something. I felt like these dinosaur purchases was based on the survival of the company. Let's say that.
Oh, no.
Let's just say that. They need to sell these fucking dinosaurs or they out of business. What? I think the bids were too low. Starting bid was $500,000.
Yeah.
If I got dinosaur killing machines,
oh my God,
I'm going in at $500 million. There's no fucking
Come
way.
on.
There's no way. You about to change my family a whole life. We finna be vacationing.
Yep.
We finna be on big ass boats, all types of stuff, private jet. At $500,000, how many employees you got in this company? That ain't saving shit.
That's like a halfway decent house.
That's exactly. And it's literally a halfway decent house. You're right.
And to sell 2 dinosaurs for that? Are you fucking kidding me?
Like there are dinosaurs walking around and you can go get a dinosaur at the time of that. You know how much science went behind creating? Billions of dollars of research went behind that. And you selling them for $500,000? You are fucking shitting me.
No.
Imagine he went to work and was like, yeah, babe, about to sell those dinosaurs. Man, I told you about the dinosaurs we was cooking up. Yeah, we're going to go sell them. Oh, neat, nice. For how much? Oh, I'm going to come in at $500,000. That's it? Are there like hundreds and thousands of other dinosaurs right here? No, these are the only 2 dinosaurs we have. We killed the other ones because the experiment just didn't work. So $500,000 is your best bid? Yeah, babe, you know what? We're going to start there. We didn't want to come in too high.
Didn't you spend $10 billion just making those dinosaurs?
Yeah.
Not all of the ones that you had, but those specific ones?
Oh, yeah, we did. But you know what? We just want to give people a taste. We didn't want to come in too high.
Right. No, I get that. But it just seems really low. Like, if I were to give you this sandwich and you punched me in the face as payment.
Yeah, I get that. But, we had a focus group and everything, though. And they just thought that it was a good price. But they're not. I'm going to talk to everybody and see what I can do.
I think that you need to talk to everyone.
Okay, I will. When I get in, I'm going to get there.
How's Craig doing?
Oh, Craig, you know what?
Yeah.
He's upset. He's
Yeah.
upset. We had to let him go.
Oh, no.
But he's fine. He's not going to turn on the company because he's loyal. We wasn't loyal to
Right.
him, but he's fine.
Did you give him a severance package?
Oh yeah,
so
we
he
did. We
shut the
gave
hell
him. We
up?
gave him 10 mil.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, we gave him some good money. But
How much were you asking? What's that opening a bid again?
Just 500,000.
Okay, I think that you really need to rethink that.
Yeah, but these countries with their GDP. I'm looking at the.
Yeah, I think that we're going to be bankrupt in a few weeks if you don't do something about that.
Wow, they still
I'm
sending
not talking
letters.
about the company. Yeah, I'm
they
talking about
still-
us specifically.
Okay, yeah, that's cool. All right, you know what? I'm gonna talk when I get in. I'm gonna change it. And right when he gets in, he's like, $500,000. Fuck my wife. She made sense. $500,000. That is the bid.
She doesn't understand business.
She doesn't get it.
So now we get to the headquarter room in the warehouse, and we find out that scientist lady was the one behind it all, and she
Behind it
shoots
all.
everybody. She
Everybody's.
shoots suit lady, and she shoots Lewis.
Yep.
Shoots? Did I say suits?
Suit lady, and she shoots Lewis.
It's
You
hard to
said it
say,
right.
right?
It is hard to say when you're thinking about it. Yes, she's the one. And I don't. Once again,
Uh-huh.
he's a mercenary. He's the boss mercenary.
Yeah.
And he was just sitting there loosely and everything, gun clip off the
Yep,
gun. She just took it and shot him and her. And then she is like, okay. Oh my God! Suit lady just killed what's her name and shot herself.
Anyway.
Horrible.
Yep.
Horrible. I just, the whole time I kept saying, like, are they trained killers? And no. The only real killer was the science lady.
Well, they were only going to start the bid at 500,000. They were budget mercenaries.
That is true.
For sure.
For sure. What is that at? For sure. 100%. And then, once again, as I'm looking at them videos, I would have been like, I don't think you guys have like top of the line people testing these dinosaurs out. And they are struggling because the dinosaurs, they kept stressing how much mind games the dinosaurs are playing.
Yeah.
And they really wasn't doing a lot of activity. They was
No.
mostly standing and playing mind games.
Yeah.
See how smart they are? Look at them. They luring them in by thinking like they don't know what's going on, but they understand everything they're saying.
Yeah, no, okay, if you say so. Yeah, because
Yep.
long hair guy in the bathroom is like, hey, Nick, put your comm up to the PA.
Yes.
He's like, hey, dinosaur lady, we got your egg. What?
Come up, meet us on the roof if you want your baby back. And guess what that fucking dinosaur did? It went up there to that fucking roof like, I'm here to pick up my son. I need my child.
Where's his sweater?
He better get his sweater back. His grandmother gave him that sweater.
And then scientist lady comes up. No, wait. They called the dinosaur and they're like, hey, bro, we got your stuff. It's cool. But then scientist lady comes up and she's like, hey, guess what? I'm the bad guy.
I'm the bad guy. Yeah, give me that egg.
Yep. And she's like, nah, I don't want to give you the egg.
I don't want to give it to you. And then
And there's little-
sniper guy comes out.
No.
No, it was Nick. No,
Yeah,
Nick. Nick comes out with
Nick's-
sword.
Scientist lady holding the gun up to Joy, and a sword slowly comes out from the side of the building.
She lifted her chin up, was like, oh, well, you got me.
I totally didn't see you out of
I
my peripheral
had no
vision.
peripheral vision at all. I got my gun focused on this lady with my egg I need. Good old Nick with the slow sword entering into the scene. And then she's gone. No, she's not gone yet. They changed the tide. And then Nick walked to the other side, took her gun, walked to the other side, and guess who came up for her fucking
Who?
egg? Oh, Mrs. Allosaurus, give me back my baby.
Nope, she's going to eat that scientist
She's
in
going to
half.
eat that scientist in half.
She's going to have wiggly legs as she's pulling her down the road.
Mm-hmm.
It's great.
It was amazing. So now at this point, before scientist lady came up, she hit the activation failsafe.
She did?
Yeah,
The drones?
the drones, because she hit it on her phone before she
that's
came up.
right. I totally forgot.
So she's like, they're on their way.
Mm.
Just give me the egg and everything will be fine.
Yep, but yeah. Yeah. She gets eaten.
She gets eaten.
And then Nick and Joy are like confronted by the dinosaur after that. And
What does Nick do?
I'll tell you what he does. He's like, get out of here, you suck, or whatever. And then he stabs the dinosaur in the chest.
Yes.
Good option.
Mm-hmm.
And the dinosaur scratches him. I think the dinosaur just pushes him.
Same way he hit him earlier.
Yeah,
anyway,
yeah.
he got the owie.
And then he, I think, fell on explosives and exploded. But there's no blood or anything. He just disappeared.
It was so hot, the blood just went away. All while these drones are coming in.
Yep.
And guess where they hid when the explosion happened?
Where?
Behind plastic recycled little tubs, not even garbage can, recycled tubs. From an explosion, they chose plastic to hide loosely behind.
Yeah.
And no harm was done to Joy and the sniper guy.
Nope. Nothing. They're fine.
They were fine. And then at this point, guess what the drones did? The drones came by and said, oh, my target is gone. My first primary target is dead. Let me go back to my secondary target, which was what?
Oh, that would be one floor of a giant building that held Triassic Corporation.
Yes, that one floor.
That
one fucking floor. Corporate Triassic guy is so upset because he obviously, I didn't know that this was going to happen. I didn't know that was the fail safe. Honestly, I did not know. And he's in the room playing around like he's going to kill himself.
Right.
And then he chickens out, which is fine.
Sure.
But he knows fail safe 2 is him.
Yes.
So he chose to die by fail safe 2, which it was a chance because they were very pinpointed, just hit his floor, that he could have been still alive and then been burning to death.
Yes, it could have been a horrible, painful, and horrific death.
Yes!
But it's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Which brings me to a question. That put a little quandary in my head. Like, if I knew I was going to die, I mean, pretty sure at least, would I shoot myself in the head? If I knew if I did not shoot myself in the head, I would be in an insane amount of pain, I would shoot myself in the head.
I would shoot myself in the head. Exact thing.
If I was in the zombie apocalypse and I knew my body was going to be torn apart for an
shooting
hour.
I'm shooting myself.
Absolutely.
I'm shooting myself.
If I'm going to have bricks and mortar fall on me and burn me, I might shoot myself in the head.
I'm going to shoot myself. I'm going to take it out. I'm not going to check it out because I know the worst of the 2 evils.
Yes.
So he knows this. And yet he chose to go for the second one, which once again, I didn't realize it was going to happen. And my brain kept saying, why kill him? He has the company, like they wiped the company out. So who's bigger than him?
Dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs, apparently. I guess they ran the company.
Yeah, they made super intelligent dinosaurs that were more intelligent than the allosaurs, and they're the CEOs.
Yep, that's the only way because it was so stupid. And then who was left was Joy and Sniper Guy.
I have no idea what Sniper Guy's name is. But
I don't either, but
he put his head in her lap, and they just giggled about how they survived.
Yep.
What a ride. What a crazy day.
Yeah, it was crazy. And then it just ended, and I just remember saying, okay, that movie happened. It exists. It will be forever in the world. No one can delete it permanently. Somebody have copies. I should have Googled how many DVDs were sold. Actually, that does not change me from Googling it now.
This movie, it was really bad.
It was horrible.
I've watched a lot of asylum movies lately where they have been bad, but they were fun.
Yeah.
But this movie was just bad. Every scene had a new and stupid thing that made no sense to it.
Okay, they don't. So I have names. So the business guy name was Jordan Freeman.
Okay.
Suit lady was Simone.
Oh, yep.
Louise. Let's see here. Joy, you were right. Nick, you were right. Gordon was the sniper guy.
Okay.
Carl was the Russian guy.
Sure.
Now, obviously, we got our Deacon with the great chisel jawline. We got Harrison for the first guy to die. And Dr. Carlene is her name.
Dr. Carlene, what?
Yes, I don't know. Oh, that was the doctor who was angry with them. That's the one that we said we shouldn't. That's her, right?
Yep.
That's the one we said we should not even known about her. And she has a name. Fuck her.
Her ex-husband was a producer in the movie. And he's like, look, I know I owe you alimony, but what if I just put you in this movie for a few minutes, get a paycheck, it'll be fine. Okay, but next month you had better not fucking be short or
better
late.
She laid the law down. Hold on. There's another movie. So this movie was called
Triassic
Hunt. Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Triassic Hunt.
Yeah, Triassic Hunt. They have another movie on here called Jurassic Hunt.
I watched the trailer for that, and it looks so much more professional than this movie, but it is also a mockbuster,
Okay.
but not by the same company.
Okay. Rating was 2.4.
The dinosaurs in Jurassic Hunt actually look like dinosaurs and not like animations.
Oh.
Yeah, isn't that weird?
So it had a higher budget. I like that. They did more. 2.4 out of 10. It was...
Oof.
Ugh.
I did love how the dinosaurs looked. They looked so bad that it made me happy.
They were horrible. They were CGI. They were so bad that you can tell that it would have cost too much money to give them more movement.
Right, or shading.
Or shading. They was, you know how when you choose a character in a video game and they doing this like move? That's what they did most of the time.
Oh, I don't like that shirt. Let's put a different shirt on that guy.
Yep. Move it. Nah, not quite. What do you think?
Give him a beard. Give him a beard.
Okay. Beard.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
That's perfect. That's perfect. I love it. Oh, this movie. Oh, my God. It's nuts.
Raju, do you have another name for this movie?
Yeah, I have two. My first one is Jurassic World, The Spider-Verse. I don't know why. I felt that I'm like, this is just some parody of it, but I'm going to say Spider-Verse. I feel like that shouldn't go, but a lot of things in this movie shouldn't win. Or
I agree.
My second option was the misrepresentation of Allosauruses. No one is talking about that. No one is talking about it. They need their fair shake. Somebody needs to tell their true story.
Yes.
We're not that intelligent, and we damn show bigger than what the fuck they said we are. We just eat. We're not here to figure out what man did or we're doing. No, we're not here. We have kind spirits. We only eat when we're hungry.
Yes.
We don't plot.
It's a necessity. Everyone has to eat.
Everyone has to eat.
Okay, my two titles. Mercenaries Hunt, because that's really got hunted.
That's all it was.
And the smoke alarm needs a new battery. Because what the fuck?
The whole time.
The entire movie.
And that's why I knew they used somebody's facility who they didn't give a fuck. And it's crazy because if that is a warehouse, which it was a warehouse.
Yeah.
By day, it's a warehouse that deals with something.
Oh, you know what? Maybe it was a laser tag stadium because it really looked like that.
A laser tag. Well, then I can see them not changing the light of the smoke detector battery. Yeah, laser tag facilities do not care.
No.
Nope.
They just want your money and you're out.
In and out. Your 30-minute session's up.
I mean, let's be fair. If you were to rent a laser tag facility for a birthday for a day, so cheap.
Yeah.
Compared to renting a warehouse.
100%.
That's what it was. I nailed it.
Yep. Lock it in. That's it. You did a great job.
Thank you. Do you have a favorite quote? I'm sure you do.
Oh, my God. We shouldn't have let you in because your country GDP is so low. First of all, you selling shit on a black market. Why do you care about a country's GDP? Like, dude, if they're going to pay you, they going to pay. What you thought they were going to try to pay you in monopoly money?
They're going to take a credit report? Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up. And I think I had another one. Oh, I think it was give me your hand. Let me help you up. He's dying. Let me help you up. Give me your arm. No, come on. Just give me your arm.
Dead.
Yes. What about you?
One of the mercenaries said to a suit lady, he was like, screw you and your bank account. Which I like because that's what all of my bills say to me every single month. And then my other one, just because of how it was delivered, Joy, with all the awe and wonder of someone asking if raisin bread had raisins in it, asks, are you about to tell me that we're actually hunting dinosaurs? After she had already shot at one.
Yes. That was a good line. Oh, my God, I love that one.
No, why? Did you see dinosaurs out there? You're here for something completely different.
No, different. We didn't tell you guys, but you clearly saw what was going on. Another one that stood out to me was, I only tell you stuff that you need to, that's classified. You shouldn't tell him. Like when he was trying to talk about the Allosauruses, Joy was talking to the lady, are you going to tell him? Like, yes! before we knew Science Lady was bad. But yes,
Right.
we're going to tell them they need to have all the ammunition they need. Well, your career is going to be ruined because you got dirt on your hands too.
I invented dinosaurs 2 times over. Well, I am a god. I made dinosaurs happen again.
Exactly.
I'm not worried about my career, bitch.
Not worried about it at all because somebody's going to get me out of jail and want me to recreate it.
Yep.
And I got it all in my head. Wait, yeah, I can see it. If she would have said that, she would have, well, you can't do that. Why not? Well, because we said so. Like no true fight behind it or answer. Just, well, we said so.
Shut the fuck up.
It was minimum pushback, and everybody was accepting of the reality. I guess that's a good thing. It's like an improv set. If you take us here, we all just going to be here with you no matter how dumb it is. They took them there, and they said, guys, what if this whole movie was improvised?
You know what? That would explain a lot of the fact that nothing made any fucking sense. Oh, we're going to bring in some new information and then forget that we did that or pretend like we never said that.
Like it never happened.
I mean, that's half of the improv scenes I've done. So
Yeah,
that
that's
makes
true.
total sense.
Nobody calls it out. Just let it be there, useless.
Let it sit there in its filth.
Yep. Festering, cancerous. Yeah, it was a lot of use. Like, I could deal without the flashback about the other one. Don't tell me about the ones you killed.
We don't need to know any, like those flashbacks, every single one.
Useless.
Okay, I say that, but also I'm so sick of watching these movies and the exposition is so long and they're explaining so much and showing so much. So I guess I will shut up about not needing the flashbacks.
I agree, but here they didn't do too much explaining.
No.
But some are a lot of explaining.
You know, cut half the flashbacks because you just said the same thing like 3 times with the flashbacks. And one of the flashbacks had nothing to do with anything.
Nothing. They just said it about a lady who went rogue and was causing them problems.
We don't care about your business.
That sounds personal. How do we survive this moment is what
Thank
I need to know. Fuck all the shit was going on with Triassic Hunt, whatever the hell you're Triassic Incorporated. We don't care.
I don't care about your bank account.
At all.
No.
We should create a ranking system. Let's create one right now. How do we
let's
rank
do
it? Let's see. What are going to be the examples? We're going to have 4 tiers.
Okay.
So, but I give it, what's a good universe? I don't want to make it more specific to this. Like I give it 3 sharp teeth down or something. I don't want to say no shit like that, but let's see.
3 Allosauruses.
I rank this one 3 out of 10 Allosauruses.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
That's fair.
I didn't want to murder myself, but I also didn't want to continue living. So
yeah.
I think that's a fair rating.
That's super fair. Super fair. I'm just not going to eat anymore and let myself waste away. That's what I feel after watching this movie. And for a brief period of time, I'm going to make my ideal weight I want. But then after that, I'm just going to waste away, which is fine because I'm going to have that moment in time where I say, I look good and now I die.
That's how God intended.
That's exactly how he did.
Raju, do you have anything to promote?
By the time this come out, I would have finished my stage play that I'm in called Picasso at the Le Pen Agile, written by Steve Martin.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Neat.
Yeah, I never knew of it until I got into this play. And right now it's playing at the Riverfront, I want to say theater in Aurora. And then after that, it's going to play at another theater in Chicago. Then after that, it's going to play at another theater in Chicago. Not the same cast.
Wow.
So if I do watch it, which I probably don't, I get to see how people play my character way better. And that is fine with me because I'm accepting. And lastly, just to talk about that, I did my last show so high. I didn't mean to. I had an edible 3 hours before and it just kicked in late.
Oh my God.
And I knew 95% of my lines, but it was some moments in there where I was like, if I keep talking, this is not going to come out right. And then I say something like, nope, I should have stopped talking. I should have said anything. And I was just judging. Like it was, we had some still moments where we froze. And I was looking like, Raju, just don't rock. Don't rock. And then I was like, dude, you doing so good not rocking. And then I see another girl on stage. I'm like, she's rocking a fucking lot. And then all of a sudden I just see myself rocking. I said, oh no, you're fucking rocking now. Stop rocking. I couldn't stop. And then it unfroze. I was like, oh, thank you. Shit. That was a nightmare. I was like, all right, my last 2 shows next week, this upcoming Friday and Saturday, I'm not going to do an edible at all.
Oh, well, then I'm not going to go.
Yeah, don't even see it. It's not even worth seeing it.
I
If
mean,
there's no edibles
if you're
involved,
not going to be high as fuck, I don't want to see it.
and I agree. And I agree, because it was interesting. I always wanted to do stand-up that way, but then I'm like, maybe not. I don't know. I'm still 50-50. I'm still 50-50 with that. One day I might do like 5 milliliters. I'm a low dosage person.
Oh, yeah. No,
Yeah.
give me just a little taste.
Yeah, that's it. Little taste. I don't need a lot. Just something to calm the nerves. Get me in the space to just calm me down. That's it. Yeah. Outside of that, just improv and finishing up with that.
Are you doing improv at Clubhouse still?
Yes, I'm still at the Comedy Clubhouse. Still there and going strong.
Raju, it was such a pleasure.
It's always a pleasure.
So good to see you.
You as well. We're going to reach across the stage.
we're going to shake hands.
We're doing it. If you can't see it, just know we're shaking hands right now.
Oh, I wish we had video. That was classic.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, everybody, for listening. I'll talk to you next week, I guess. Bye. Say goodbye. Yeah.
Bye. Sweet.
Thanks for joining us this week on The Asylum Case Studies. Special thanks to comedian Raju Ben and a very handsome and talented Andy Slater, our mixer and engineer extraordinaire. Make sure to visit us at asylumpod.com, where you can subscribe to the show in iTunes, Stitcher, or whatever, so you'll never miss a case study. While you're at it, if you found any bit of enjoyment in the show, we'd appreciate a rating on iTunes, or if you'd simply tell a friend about the show, that would help us out too. Unless you're going to be a dick, then no thank you. So until next time, I'm Triassic Slater,